So nothing that I'm really saying here is that like I'm predicting the future, or I'm predicting some special price that no one else can. Nothing really like that, but just kind of showing you what the charts are saying, and it's just kind of obvious right now what the charts are saying. What is up, guys? Norris Digital Assets coming at you with another video. Click subscribe down here in the corner. This video is going to be an update on Algorand. I'm going to be picking 25 random subscribers. If you type below I subscribed, I'm going to pick 25 people, and as this channel grows larger and larger and larger, you'll be rewarded later. So subscribe to my channel also for exit strategies at the end of this bull run and updates on all kinds of coins, 20 plus assets, including ADA, XRP, VeChain, Digibyte, and API3, and a host of other ones, including Algo in this video. So you can also follow me on Twitter, Norris Digital Assets. We're just getting my Twitter fired up and going. Only 103 followers so far, but this is also a new channel, so it is what it is. Let's take a look at the Algo chart first. Then we'll do a little bit of news on Algo, and that'll be about it. So, looking at the chart on Algo, I mean, everyone on Twitter and a lot of people just in general are charting out this bull flag because it's so obvious here, because we get this giant green candle here, another green candle here, and now we are kind of sideways in this consolidating pattern while Bitcoin kind of cooled off and everything kind of cooled off. I am thinking that we are going to be heating up here rather soon. So something good for Algorand we do have here. We did enter on September 16th or so. We came under the 20. We are basically in oversold conditions here, which you can hang out in these oversold conditions for a number of days, but at any rate on the daily we are in those conditions here. But yes, we are forming this this flag here where we're kind of just bouncing back and forth here in between this flag shape. When you are going to come out of this flag shape, you could measure it like this. And when you pop out of that flag shape, that's when you can move up, depending on when and where you pop out of the flag shape, to around you're going to come up to the 1414, around $2.75 in that area, 260, 270, 275 in that area, depending on where you pop out and depending on where you measure it. And the reason I fully expect this to happen in pretty soon here is because Algorand, after these giant green candles, just like the rest of the market, we had some coins that were hot, like Solana and Algorand, and the market in general has just completely cooled off over the last 5, 6, 7 days. There hasn't been a whole lot of action. Everything's kind of sitting sideways. It's gotten a little even boring. There's not too much going on, but we have a number of things coming. We have the full moon tomorrow. We have the full moon coming. So you look out your window tonight, look at that full moon, because for some reason that full moon makes Bitcoin pump. When Bitcoin pumps, everything else seems to pump. So we'll see what happens, but I'm fully expecting that. I mean, you got a couple things lining up. I mean, you have the full moon, you have Q4 coming. It's like I've been saying in all my videos, nothing really new or any earth-shattering news by any means. But let's take a look at the 4-hourly for Algo. So yeah, kind of just what I just drew out. You can draw it out a number of ways. I could have drawn this bottom line at a little bit more of an angle. Now that we're zoomed in, you can see it more clearly. I mean, you could take this line out. You could just start right here, come off these candle bodies, and you could measure here. Depending on where you pop out, if we do in the next, day or two, you could easily be heading right to 247, 250. Now, I expect this to happen no matter what, here coming real soon, because of everything I was just saying. We're going to get a movement out of a lot of coins. So nothing that I'm really saying here is that like I'm predicting the future, or I'm predicting some special price that no one else can. Nothing really like that, but just kind of showing you what the charts are saying, and it's just kind of obvious right now what the charts are saying, that we do expect an upward movement here pretty soon. We've already put in a lot of patience, and so we're going to deserve this one because we're already putting in that patience, and over the next few days I am hoping that we start to fire up on some coins and we start really seeing that bull run potential materializing. So that's kind of a mouthful there, but that's kind of what we are hoping for. Just for curiosity, let's go back. I've never done the moon phases on Algorand. Let's go back to Algorand here. And yeah, that is that 1414. And you know, we could see it as resistance and kind of hit our head and consolidate there, which would be a nice price before moving up, or we could just be a steady climb all the way to the 1618 before we hit our head, which would be about $3.36. Since Algorand's a hotter coin, one of the earlier coins of this market. But it was obvious that we were going to do this sideways flag shape. It was obvious because these green candles are so massive, and when that happens, every time you create this pocket, and to get rid of that pocket, you have to slow down and let the EMAs catch back up. They're like magnets anyways. But so that was kind of obvious that we had that coming, unless the market's just on crazy fire and every coin's going crazy, you're gonna have to correct on these pockets anyways, because we are not at that point yet. But let's erase all of this. Let's remove everything. And just for fun, I've never put Algorand on the moon phases, but I was mentioning the full moon tomorrow. Let's take a look at Algorand on the moon phases and see if there's much here. So we are going to get that full moon tomorrow, so let's take a look. So we got a new moon up here after this new moon. So this is all bear cycle stuff, where the 20 EMA is under the 55 anyway. So this is all just bear cycle stuff, which is harder sort of to go with the moons, but I mean, it looks like it does. You got a new moon here, crash, full moon, brings you up, new moon, kind of sideways, and then crash, full moon, brings you up, new moon, brings you down, and you come up a little, but you're still here, you're still at a lower point. So you get your full moon that kind of brings you here, a little bit sideways, but the full moon here is getting you closer to this bullish cross, which is ever so important. New moon here, kind of a sideways down a little bit, but it really couldn't hold it back here. You get this full moon, boom, and then you get a new moon up here, which kind of sends you down, sideways down, consolidating, making this flag, but you're heading from wicks in the 245 area down to $1.95 where we are now. So this is what we want. Tomorrow, we're going to get this. Let's draw a little moon here. We're going to get this full moon. What do we want? We want that movement up. And that's what I'm thinking, guys, because the market's been cold just as a whole anyways. I mean, this section here, this blue section, I mean, we've been cold lately anyways in this blue section. So, I mean, we're ready. We're about due for some moves anyways. So let's see what happens with Algorand. That's all I'm going to do on the charts today. Let's look at, so if you haven't seen already, Anthony Scaramucci says Algorand Algo is going to be the winner in TradeFi's blockchain push. Scaramucci's Skybridge has secured a new partnership that would speed up its move into the crypto industry. All news is good news, guys. In a market that is this volatile and this speculative, this kind of news is great. So Skybridge and NAX partnership, together the two groups would kick off by trying to raise funds in a series of fundraising. The first of the fundraising would be to raise around $250 million. So pretty cool. It's they're trying to, it's kind of an Algorand fundraising Algorand fundraising phase. The fund would also seek to use blockchain as a method to provide reliable security for a variety of assets like property, corporate securities, and venture capital through various institutions. Using the blockchain operation of Algorand as its base, The partnership would also look into a nascent push into non-fungible tokens and other altcoins. So they're looking to expand, guys. So that's pretty cool. We have an article from the other day, not breaking news by any stretch of the imagination, but widely known. Crypto trader and strategist Scott Melker says that he's bullish on Algorand, Polygon, and 2 other altcoins. Personally, I'm not going to touch Polygon because it's already made a number of runs. It may still make you some nice gains, but I had Polygon in the last bull run. I had it at 36 cents, 39 cents, and I kind of made a mistake with it. I kind of lost my patience with it, which is what I teach not to do on this channel. And I had it for a while, and I knew I bought it for a reason. I bought it for a reason, just like these other coins. These other coins I make videos on, I bought them for a reason. I didn't trust myself or my own intuition on Polygon, had it in that range, lost patience with it, and I was in some other stuff, and Polygon went crazy earlier this year. Polygon just went nuts. And so I'm probably not going to get back into Polygon right now. I may get back into Polygon during the next bear cycle, but right now I probably won't. If you're in it, that might be some nice gains for you. But yeah, I shouldn't have got out of it. I like to do more buying, holding, and macro swing trading, just like it says on my Twitter bio here, buy, hold, macro swing trade. But then we had that bear cycle all summer long anyways, where everything went way down, and it is what it is. So let's go back to this article. So the analyst known as the Wolf of All Streets tells his 568,100 Twitter followers that the decentralized blockchain protocol Algo looks ready for continuation after perfectly retesting support at the 184 level, and that was the other day. So Melker is targeting $2.60 as the next point of resistance for crypto asset. Perfect retest of $1.84. I haven't really looked at this chart in depth. I guess he's got some support. He's got this line acting as support here if we were to lose support. And he has it at this $1.84 retest. Must have been the previous all-time high. This guy's got a pretty large following. As for the Ethereum scaling solution, Polygon, he thinks that Matic looks bottomed out and is ready to move higher. He's anticipating a move back to tokens, the token's previous all-time high of $2.70. Strong support. Look at all those wicks below. So yeah, that's what we got for Algo, guys. There's not really any breaking news or anything like that right now, and we are just gonna have to wait and see. That's going to be it for this video, and we will see you in the next one. See ya.